If you have an AHP Alphatig, you might have experienced something like this. And unfortunately, when it comes time to fixing an AHP Alphatig, you can't buy just a normal new hose for it. Now, mine's an older model. I'm not sure if this applies to the newer ones, but this is like a 2017-ish era Alphatig. Yeah, this right here's my welder. This really bummed me out, and so I just went, oh, okay, I'll just go buy a new hose, no problem. Well, there is a problem. This is the end that goes into the welder, and this is a Dents 35 connector, or 35 Dents. And you know that because this is about 1/2 inch in diameter, but here, this is the hose that's going to the TIG torch, it's crimped on. So you can't unthread it. Normally this is something you could just unthread and pull off on other welders, but not on the Alphatig. There are various adapters from like CK, but they're like $120, and that seems insane to be able to just buy that end that goes on the welder and to be able to attach a new hose to it. So I spent a lot of time on Amazon and on Google, and I came up with a solution, or found a solution. I was able to order this torch and everything assembly for about 50 bucks on Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description below, and it works almost plug and play for the Alphatig. You do have to modify one thing. Let me show you. These guys right here, this is the issue. So it comes with this threaded fitting. It's just got a hose clamp that holds it on. Whereas this side, which is the AHP, has a quick disconnect that's crimped on. It's an easy fix. The fix is you just cut this off, remove this collar, and remove the hose clamp on the other one, slide this one in, and put a new hose clamp on. And this is what it looks like with that fitting added on here. I accidentally just put it in, and then it wasn't coming back out. So it's just a nice rubber hose here, so I couldn't show you how I did that. But pretty much, I just chopped off the old one, put this one in, and put a hose clamp on it. There are definitely better hose clamps. This is just what I had laying around, so this is what I use until I can run to the auto parts store, to a parts store, hardware store, and get a better hose clamp. But it's pretty tight in there. One of the things that I really like about this is that even though it's a pretty inexpensive torch, or torch setup, is that it's got multiple adapters. So this is technically a lower amperage torch. Just be aware of that. You definitely don't want to use this for anything more than 100 amps, because that's the Dents 25 connector. But I like it because it's just got this quick adapter to go from the 35 or the 25 to the 35 like that. And now this will work with your Alphatig. I also like that the sleeve on this is this nice kind of faux leather. It's honestly like a good sleeve. I didn't have one on my Alphatig torch. And then also this is an adjustable gas flow right on their torch. You may or may not like using their torch. You can swap over to something else really easy. You're just gonna slide this off. And right in there you can see this is just a threaded, a normal threaded adapter or whatever for a torch. And you could swap over your Alphatig or whatever other torch you have onto this with no problem whatsoever. There are quite a few different adapters that you can buy on Amazon that may or may not work. This is the one that I just saw. Okay, this is going to check all the boxes and it can get to my house super quickly. And now I can go ahead and start welding after kind of a fiasco on a late Friday night. There are other adapters that are similar to the $120 one from CK International that I think should work kind of along the same lines. And instead of having to do all this stuff and swap it over and order a whole thing, it's like $20 to $40 for the adapter that just goes on the plug end by the welder, and then you can use whatever universal torch hose and other things if you wanted to do that. I hope this is helpful for you, so you can fix your Alphatig and get back to welding just like I needed to. Thanks for watching.